In this exercise, we're going to learn how to place a flat roof over the top of our main building. One of the things I'd like to do is come over here to where level 4 as well as level 5 is located. And that's underneath the floor plans in the project browser. Now, level 4 and level 5 are really badly named. Level 4 is our roof level. Level 5 is the top of parapet, which means the top of where these walls are located at. So let's rename these to correspond with what these levels actually are. To do that, highlight on level 4, right-click on it, and then go to Rename. From here, type in Roof and click on OK. When it asks, would you like to rename the corresponding level and views, just tell it yes. By doing this, you're renaming the ceiling plan for that level to be called Roof. Now, realistically, we'll probably never place a ceiling on that level, but that's what it's doing. For level 5, do the same thing. Highlight it, right-click, and then go to Rename. And we're just going to call this TOP for top of parapet, and click on OK. Hit yes. We can see it's renamed it underneath ceiling plans as well. Now, because this is going to be our roof plan, at least for the main roof, we're going to double-click on the word Roof underneath Floor Plans. And now we're in the roof plan view. Currently, we're looking down and we can see some walls. We're going to draw our roof in all the way around the perimeter here. To accomplish that, we need to activate the Roof tool from underneath the Architecture tab on the ribbon. Select on Roof, and before you do your first click, there's an option here that says Define Slope. This is going to be a flat roof. We don't want to have any slope, so clear that checkbox out. Next, over here toward the right-hand side, and most likely you won't have this box. If you do, click on the word Draw. What you probably see is this dialog box right here. In which case you want to select Line off of the list because we're going to draw lines that will indicate where the perimeter of our roof is going to be. Let's start picking points. So I'm going to click once. I'm going to come down to the bottom and click. Come over and click. As much as possible, grabbing the intersections of each of these spots. Coming straight over. I'm going to come over and click. Going right to the inside of this wall. Continuing to click all the way on around until we come back to our original point. After connecting all these points and we have this pink, purple, magenta line going all the way around, this is going to be the perimeter of our roof. And we'll want to click the big green check mark to that. Next, let's take a look at this in a 3D view so we have a better idea as to what just occurred. Here we can see we have the roof. Unfortunately, though, it now has walls coming up through the top of it. Now that's okay with these walls over here, but it's not something I want to have in these different wall conditions here. What we're going to do is we're going to pick each of these walls, and by holding down the Control key on your keyboard, you can highlight each of these interior walls. The next thing we'll want to do is bring these walls down so they're at the underside of this roof. We want to come over to the Attach Top Base tool that shows up here on the ribbon. Select Attach Top Base, move down, and then when the roof itself is highlighted, click on the roof. This will automatically drop the top of those walls down so that they're flush with the bottom of this roof. By going through these steps, and probably the most important step was when we clicked on Roof, clearing the Define Slope checkbox, that meant that we would have a flat roof when we were done. So by going up to Architecture and selecting on Roof, defining the perimeter and where we'd want to place the roof at, and ultimately clicking the big green check mark, you can draw a flat roof in for your building.